Hey guys, thanks for joining us again today. We're just going to be doing a very quick video on Sunset Riders. We've done it a couple times, but it always gets requested. It's a popular game, so I thought I'd just fit it in for a half an hour. And Rob, Sheila, good to see you. It's always good to have the regulars in here. Thank you so much for coming every week. I might just mix things up and actually pick a character that I haven't used before today. At least not on a stream. So let's see who I normally use. Alright, no time like the present, we'll get started. With a billion credits because it's a Konami game. Hello Lee, good to have you. Spin Back Retro Gaming, my friend, how are you doing this evening? I'm very good, thank you. Now, I normally use Billy or Cormano, so we'll try Steve for the first time in a live stream today. Just going to move this over here. And we're good to go. Don't know what Steve's gun's like, I don't have a lot of experience with Steve. But that'll be part of the fun tonight. So far he seems alright. Oh, I've only played for 2 seconds. Hello Alexander, good to have you. Hey Sean, good to have you as well. One thing I've got to remember is this game is like one-hit kills, so it's very Contra-esque like that. You just constantly got to avoid gunfire. Now I'm pretty sure most of you have played Sunset Riders at one point. And if not, well, you're going to enjoy this one. And I always forget about that because I'm moving too quick. It's so stupid. Oh, get out of it, Rick. Trying to jump down. Yeah, basically if like Contra and Shinobi had a baby, this is pretty much the game that you've got. Oh, those bulls just laid the smackdown on those guys. Oh, I forgot there's a couple stragglers left behind. There we go. Oh, absolutely. As I said guys, I apologise, it's only a quick video tonight because I'm about to make another top list for you all. And my sleeping pattern, my hours is really crazy at the moment, so I'm just trying to fit in work when I can. But we're going to be doing a vertical space shooter video next. And it's going to be the evolution from 1980 to 1995, so probably be an interesting watch. And I always forget about that barrel too. You gotta pay attention. That's all good. I'm gonna take care of this guy pretty quick now that he's got no more protection. Hey Carlos, good to see you. Yeah, Robert, this is very similar to Rolling Thunder as well. Very similar. I made a couple dumbass mistakes in that level.
Marry me with my money.
Carrying on. Hey Michael, oh glad you're in for a treat now then. As long as I don't lose 1,000,000 lives before the end. Always play pretty casually because I like to look at the chat window as often as possible. It's really hard in these old school arcade games when you want to point the direction of where you're firing, but you can't do it without moving as well. It's, one thing we kind of take for granted now with games when you actually have an extra joystick to aim your fire as well. It's funny, Spinback, how you always mention rhythm when playing games, because this game kind of is a real rhythm-based game where you can sort of just get caught through the motions, and when you've just got your eye in, you can keep one life lasting for a while if you're lucky. You know what, Nathan? I will play it on Mega Drive for you, and you can find out for yourself, actually. I've not played the console versions of this before, but just from the feedback that I've heard, everyone usually swears by the Super Nintendo port. But a lot of people in here are familiar with this game, so you'll be able to get some pretty good feedback. Wasn't badly? Okay, cool.
Draw, Pilgrim.
Was it just a slight graphical downgrade, or was there many differences? And I'm also curious, did the console versions add more levels? Oh gosh, sorry guys. Some bitch just rolling all over the place. Just keep my eye in here for a sec. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go, you got some pretty good honest feedback there from someone that's played both ports. You know, sometimes it's hard to get the honest feedback because you'll either have a Genesis fanboy or a Super Nintendo fanboy, and it's hard to be not biased. But that seems like a pretty fair opinion. Here we go. Tell you what, you can always rely on Spinback Retro Gaming for a pretty good source of information. I'm always learning something off these guys. It's good that you know this stuff, because I'm not the big technical guy. Ah, oh, damn. Oh, some bitch. You're modest, Spinback. Oh, as a player character, I used him last time. I just never played a full game on stream with Steve before, so I'm just trying to keep the experience fresh for me and for whoever else has watched the other streams. Oh, was that money? I thought that was food. I'm thinking, what's the point of food in this game? You've got no health. It looked like barbecue, but maybe I'm just going blind. Damn, look at that, I'm a stud. Getting all the cartoon ladies today, I am. Oh, I appreciate it, Lee. I hope it's worth the watch. There we go. 5 minutes later, I've already got a new girlfriend. If you guys like shooters in Konami games, I did the long play of G.I. Joe the other day, and that's really underrated. That was really fun. Recommend giving that one a watch too. Yeah, man. I think I'm more popular with the ladies than Dan Blizzarian. Oh, jeez. That's a hard one to avoid when it spreads like that, hey? Lucky last life, gonna have to use another credit in a minute. Hasn't been the world's best run through this time round. Oh, son of a bitch. Wish you could throw dynamite as well, that'd add to the experience, wouldn't it? Oh crap, how do you avoid that? Oh man. Oh. I keep forgetting you can go on the balconies, no wonder. I'm half asleep today. Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. Told you, it's pretty casual. Once you're on the balcony, it's all over Red Rover. It's so much easier.
Alright, man, don't worry about it. We're gonna blow you away. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna use my ninja skills in this level. Ah, so what does Ricky do? He jumps straight in the flames. Oh man, it's real weird that when you die when you bump into people too. Oh, and I've got a third girlfriend. Now's not exactly the most appropriate time for that though. Oh, bummer. So I think we're halfway through now, so you get introduced to like the main gang members now, if I remember correctly. another 3 girls. Man, I want to be a cowboy, I think.
Oh, you boys are so kind.
There we go. So we've got 3 henchmen and then the main dude. Oh, damn. Some of these platforming things just surprise and sneak up on you. Oh, gotta watch these poles now. So every game I play, I love those levels when you wander around on moving vehicles. It's just something I've always enjoyed about it. Doesn't matter if it's bad dudes or Indiana Jones. It's always really cool. Oh, so this guy's got a big ass whip from memory. So he's gonna take about a bazillion lives before I beat him. I can't remember how to get a shot on him. I know there must be a strategy. Ah. Oh wow. Guess it's just patience, hey. Always patience. Just always keep moving and then he won't crack his whip at you. If you stay still, that's when you're in trouble. So yeah, that's the strategy after all, it's just to keep moving. Just don't stand still. It just takes a hell of a lot of time. He's almost dead. This is one of those weird enemies that you actually, for some reason, can't bump into and die. So, as long as you keep moving, he can't hurt you. I just don't have a lot of patience for bosses that take 50 shots and hold a shield. You notice how in Konami games the bosses always flash red for ages, and it feels like once they're flashing you're still not even halfway. I thought that was always supposed to be an indicator that they're almost dead. Yeah, that's a good point, Lee. The guy in the poncho is the guy I normally use. He's pretty sweet. Just using Steve because I haven't used him in a stream before. But I don't mind him though. He's not terrible. With 50 grand, I would promote 1 point only so it's in the mainstream. still be running Facebook ads for 1 coin only, but I can't afford any more, unfortunately. I'll do it again in the future. Oh, this level confuses me a little bit with its layout, so bear with me. Oh. This gun's pretty sweet now. We're up to the boss already.
Me ready for how long?
I sometimes go okay with this guy, and then other times I struggle. It's just sort of all precision and avoiding his knives or whatever they're called. So far, so good. It's funny that some of the earlier bosses are a little bit more difficult. Like, this guy's just got a set pattern. Oh, I thought I had enough room then. So you don't want to get close to him either. Apparently he's got a big machete that he'll swipe you with, like Danny Trejo. He's a dance machine, hey. Don't feel like being his dance partner today, though.
Please, please, don't shoot my brother. He's only following orders.
All right, man. We won't shoot him.
Something like that. That just goes to show our age rightly. Who names these guys? Paco Loco. So, I think loco in Spanish means crazy, so he's something crazy. Not quite there yet, but I'm getting pretty closely. Yeah. We're going to start hitting the Oregon Trail soon. So I might do that game in a video. I think that'd be interesting. Do a couple strategy or adventure games. I've really stuck to the more casual games. Do some more in-depth ones soon, see how they go. I remember the last boss. I can't remember this boss too much. Not very well anyway. I kind of have a vague memory of what he looks like, but that's about it. Short and sweet levels. It's not a very long game. You get through in under half an hour sometimes. I enjoyed that game, Rob. I enjoy all racing games from the 80s. Cheap. Get out of the tree, you son bitch. Oh. Lance is actually, yeah, he's a bit of a unique looking dude. Hey Wayne, well you can play the arcade version, or you can play it on Sega Genesis, or you can play it on Super Nintendo. And everyone here is pretty familiar with the game, so you'll be able to hear their feedback on which version's better.
Hasta la bye bye.
Yeah, Robert, you know a lot of games. You got good taste in games too, my friend. So we're almost up to the last dude. Probably take me about 2 credits and 20 lives, but we'll get there. The patterns in the last dude's actually not too difficult, but he takes a million shots to die, and as you know, I don't have a lot of patience. That was pretty dumb. No, don't disappear. Oh, you can drop down now. Oh man, not using my brain. Oh crap. Oh. I just lost 9 lives in a matter of about 30 seconds. I'm so sorry. Now I'm a pancake. Oh. Get out of here. Yeah, I know, right? I see what you mean. Here we go. Now I can spend another 3 credits trying to beat this guy. Oh. I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit more on this bit, guys. Bear with me. We're almost at the end of the game already. Oh man. A word of advice, don't ever try and outrun a bullet. I have done Double Dragon, Steve, but I'll always do Double Dragon because it's just such a favourite. So it'll always be in the schedule. I want to actually beat Double Dragon 4 on stream for the first time. I've done it a couple times, but I've never completed it. Boss doesn't even look like a cowboy. He looks like a rich British businessman. Looks like he's in the wrong game. We sometimes do more obscure games, Steve, and I try to cover them when I can. But I mean, without sounding like a sellout, I mean, sometimes the problem is ratings. If people aren't going to watch, you can't really do it, you know what I mean? Like, I try and do one coin only episodes on more obscure games, and they don't get a lot of interest all the time. But I mean, I still want to put them there. I have done Moonwalker Arcade League, but we'll do it again. And I've got a long play available on YouTube as well if you want to watch it.
I say, bit of bad luck.
But yeah, we're due for a live play on Moonwalker Arcade again. It's popular, so I might do a dual video where I do the arcade version and then the Sega Genesis version afterwards, since they're both different. So we got the ending here. Yeah, Super Double Dragon's another game that I'll do shortly. Thanks for sticking with me through that, guys. It wasn't my world's best run today. It was still fun though. I always love busting this out whenever I can. And we're going to do some boring stuff now. And that's where I show you guys my social media, so you know my YouTube page and my Twitter and all that stuff. And I know this was a short video, guys, but we're going to be doing another one again in about 12 hours. And I'll pick probably a more strategic game this time. We usually do the action platformers, all that. We might try something a little bit different. But thanks as always, guys, and we'll see you next time.